Let's talk Newcastle Knights for 2025. Brian. Leo Thompson's twin brother is turning up.
Yes.
So, yes.
It's not Jack, is it?
No, it is. No. I'll get his name in a moment. But the Knights, how do we see them, Brian? It's the 7, Tyrone Thompson. The 7 is the situation where they just can't settle on, can they?
So it was pretty much 12 months to the day.
Yep.
Where you were frothing on. You said they're going to be top 4.
I know.
They're going to be top 4. I wasn't as keen, and halfway through the year, I thought they're not even going to make the 8.
No.
They did end up coming on a little bit of a run. Not so much, not as good as their run the previous year. I have grave fears for them this year.
I do as well.
You've got all those kids. Sorry, not kids, but you've got all those halves up there. They sort of didn't settle on any combination last year. I don't know whether Jacko Hastings is on the outer, but interesting to read that young Fletcher Sharpe, who's been training in the halves.
Yeah.
So that can only be a positive. I don't know about his kicking game. I haven't seen much of his kicking game. Certainly, the biggest difference being a fullback and a winger playing is going to be the defensive responsibilities now. But I think he could handle it. He seemed to. I think he needs to be closer to the ball.
Well, they've got to work it out. 11 halves combinations used by Adam O'Brien. So, I mean, Phoenix Crossland was there, Jackie Cogger, Tyson Gamble, Will Price.
Yep.
Hastings, that's a real tricky one. You know the thing about Hastings, Brian, and this is my concern I have for Newcastle Knights is points, because if you go through the try assists per game.
Yep.
Jackson Hastings was actually their best last year.
Yes.
With 0.8 per game. And they really like Tyson Gamble a little bit. Kalen Ponga, if it's sort of not him, it's not anyone. So where do the points come from?
Well, the left side, when it is on, is pretty handy.
Yeah.
When Kalen goes down that short side, you've got B Best just cutting in corners and painting skirts and let us know tomorrow. Like, he is a superstar.
Oh, yeah.
Bradman Best.
Yeah.
But it's the injuries with him too.
Yeah.
You know, when you've done the Hemis.
Well, Kalen's injury prone as well.
Are you worried if you're a Newcastle Knight when this upcoming, upcoming prop, Thompson, has decided to leave?
I know.
Like, you're starting to think,
and his brother's just turned up and he's leaving.
Big Leo the Lion.
That does worry me.
And it would worry me being a teammate too.
Yeah.
Just maybe subconsciously going, what does he know that I don't know?
Yeah. Why is he going?
Why is he out? I thought we were going okay.
Daniel Saifiti left as well.
Yeah.
Is he big out?
Of course he's a big out.
Yeah.
It's hard to get those big front rowers.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I do have grave fears for them. I don't think they can make the 8. They're not in my 8.
The young raider, James Schiller, he turns up. And Matt Arthur, who left the Parramatta Eels. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, that's another strange one. Maybe to put pressure on Brayley. I don't know. Because Jaden does play 80 minutes usually.
Usually, yeah. Their first 6 weeks looks this way. West Tigers away, Dolphins at home, Titans away, the bye, Bulldogs away, and then the Tigers again.
Great draw.
Yeah.
Great draw.
But how come you play the Tigers twice in 6 weeks?
It's the Canadians.
The Boffins.
When are we going to get over there?
The Boffins. It's just the Kalen show, isn't it? Like, pretty much, Kalen's got to win another Dally M for the Knights to be anywhere near the 8.
Yeah. And I think he obviously does enjoy the pressure because he aims up all the time, but it's a big ask putting it all on him.
They must have knew they had a good one in Fletcher Sharpe, because remember that young Armstrong was killing it, and they said, no, he can go.
Yeah. He's kicked on over there.
He's gone to Super League, hasn't he?
But this could be Adam O'Brien. This could be very, very great decision. A great decision putting him at 6.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, could well and truly be there. I tell you what, people are saying they're under the pump, and you and I are kind of sort of not high on their stocks. But Adam O'Brien has a knack of getting this team to the finals. 1300 01 1170 or text 0457 736 736. The Knights. Where do you see them coming, Brian? What's your number?
10th, middle of the road. I don't think they can make the 8. But looking at that draw, they have got one of the easier draws. Like, they could effectively, if they aim up, they could be leading the competition.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but look, the Tigers who are just starting to get their stuff together. The Dolphins, who I think might have, without Wayne there, then they've got the bye. Bulldogs is obviously going to be hard, and then it's away. We could argue to say that they could win 1, 2, 3. They could win 4 out of 5.
They could. They could lose
Don't you
4 out of
reckon?
5. They could go both ways. Absolutely. But I reckon these days, you look at the draw and go, yeah, it
doesn't work anymore.
It's so hard, isn't it? It's just.
Well, it's better than playing Penrith.
That's true.
Melbourne.
Yeah, that's true.
Broncos.
Yep.
It's better than playing the Warriors over there.
That's right. That is very, very true. 1300 01 1170 is the way to have your say, or text 0457 736 736. There's your Knights, folks. What, you're still here? Well, you can see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, you beautiful humans.